Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. On the Philly sideline, there's head coach Nick Sirianni. This guy perfect on the new season. 5 games, 5 wins in the early going. His counterpart on the Titans sideline is Brian Callahan. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Nashville. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success. Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare them out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts them in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the MVP of Super Bowl 59 at quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job of staying even keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He shook it off and kept playing. Now, if he keeps that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds, and if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. And he's fouled up after a gain of a yard. We're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, Philadelphia. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And the strength on display, rattling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A good spot here, second and a yard. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd and 2. Here we go.
And it's 3rd down.
it's Hurts. That is caught, and he's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Jaquan Jackson on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Tony Pollard heading out the rest of his Tennessee teammates for their next drive. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Now the first down throw for Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nice.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. That caught Tony Pollard. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down for Tennessee. To the air again, Ward. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
At the 23-yard line.
Ward to throw again. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 22 now, here's second and 9.
The 22-yard line.
Again, it's Ward. He's got it about the 8. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Tennessee Titan.
Throwing again is Ward. And he'll take it on in. Tim Beekett. Touchdown, Tennessee. It's his second touchdown of the year. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year, evidenced by the ease with which they ran it on that prior drive. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Eagles.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back in Music City after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. We're looking at a second down and 9 to go. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He's to the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Barkley. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 5, here now third and goal. To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing is Ward. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Zach Baun into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
Here we go, stretch.
On second down, here's Pollard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for it.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Adoree Jackson.
I think this is one of those interceptions, Mike, that when the ball left his hand, he simply just didn't even see the corner, and now they're playing what they call cover 3. So that corner, he's responsible for the deep outside third of the field, and he's just playing in space, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he just threw it right to him.
The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. On first and 10, it's Barkley. And he shows off his strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. Now Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll go with the sneak. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on second down. It's typically something that we see on third and fourth down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Nashville in a moment. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Dillon trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
It's a gain of a yard.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Eagles will take a 21-7 lead.
Titans 7. Jake Elliott to kick
So
off
following the
for
score,
Philadelphia.
here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the 34. Pickup of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Shotgun snap for Ward. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Come on, set. Hey.
They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is fourth down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Going to be looking to possibly... push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10.
Great, set.
Throwing is Hurts. Open receiver is Dotson. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Great, set.
Hurts to the air on first down. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now Hurts going to hustle him up to the line. They'll look to throw. This one is caught by Dotson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down. After a gain of 7.
First down, Eagles.
Hurts again. That's caught by Dillon. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
It's a gain of 6. And an Eagle first down.
180.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal.
A 46-yard attempt.
That one is good. And the Eagles will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 6 is here, starting to get a little bit of a sense who the contenders are and who the pretenders are. Let's hop in. Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins out west. Southern California is where we find the Chargers at home to take on the Broncos in the AFC West. And this is Justin Herbert. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 58 yards for the score. This one's at halftime, and it's the Bengals trying to move to 5-1. They're playing well. They have the lead again at the half. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. And with that, a look now at the rest of the action around the NFL here in week number 6. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Jackson now to return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. Remember, he had a touchdown on the ground earlier, something he's been able to do frequently this season, as you see where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks in rushing TDs. On first down, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Barkley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On play action, here's Hurts. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. And he will get into the end zone. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
His kick is good.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this